with that, all that being said, sorry, that was like a mini rant. Okay, saying Pop is evil is absolutely insane. All right, Pop is pretty great. Nothing evil about. Okay, hold on. Huh? Pop man. Oh wait, this is why Pop is evil. He said Pop managed to convince DeJounte to help the Spurs absolutely fleece Atlanta, which was going to be DJ's new home. That's beyond finesse, just pure evil. Wait, hold on. Pop managed to convince DeJounte to help the Spurs absolutely fleece Atlanta. What? It was Pop convinced DeJounte. Dude, I have no idea what you're saying. I have no. Pop developed DeJounte to the best of his ability, okay? The San Antonio Spurs front office made sure they made the appropriate trades in which DeJounte could take over the team. Brian Wright never actually believed in DeJounte, and everyone knew, even when they first signed his contract, that he was going to have a tradable contract. How is that evil? Why do you really not like Popovich? Like, really? Why do you really not like Popovich? That's the biggest stretch I've ever heard in my life, man, to call that evil. I think Bevan is trolling. He has to be trolling. You have to be trolling. There's actual evil things going on in the world, okay? There's actual evil things going on in the world. There's actually like bad things going on in the world. Bad things going on in America. I won't get into all of it. It'll just make me sad. It'll make me upset. All right? Just get, I don't know. Google Iran. That's actual evil. I don't know what you're saying. Or R. Kelly. Google R. Kelly. I don't think he's being literal. He said it's beyond finesse. It's just evil. That I don't know. Anyways, let's listen to what Pop got to say. Go Pop. Hold on. Let's speed it up. Because this is a long 7 minutes. He usually doesn't talk this long. Popovich making us watch a 7-minute clip of him is quite evil. I will agree. Before Valentine's Day, mind you.
The big tall guy?
Hyperbole? That doesn't feel like hyperbole.
No, he's wonderful. Everybody knows that. If you don't know him to be wonderful, then there's something wrong with you. He's a great teammate, hard worker, knows his role inside and out. You know what you're going to get from him every single night. Off the court, he's a lot of fun. He enjoys life.
Who the heck are we talking about? I was not listening. I won't rewind. Chat, tell me who is Pop talking about?
Great guy. Yes.
Pop is old. I hate when Pop talks about democracy. I hate it. It's so evil.
So how have you kind of taken that into account as this year's gone on?
Take what into account? The fact that
just trying to maintain, just so it doesn't get too discouraging.
You go to work. It shouldn't be discouraging. You're making $1 gazillion a year. You travel on private planes. You stay for free in great hotels. It's the easiest job in the world. No reason to hang your head, feel badly, feel sorry for yourself. Personally, I depend a lot on the character of the guys. If they don't understand that, that's not really somebody I want in the program as the future comes about. You want people.
That's what I was going to ask you guys, because that was the whole thing with Killian Hayes, because I don't see any issue for the Spurs signing Killian Hayes and just experimenting this next year or so if he has the right character. And everything we've heard thus far, he doesn't necessarily seem like he has the wrong type of character. Him asking for a trade out of like the Detroit Pistons doesn't necessarily seem like bad character to me. I don't know.
People who understand that it's a process. It's a totally, the youngest team in the league.
What's on Pop's face? A lot of beard. A lot of beard.
And that tells me that there has to be some room. Like, I have to understand if they do have a down night, because losing is not fun. But it cannot linger. And by breakfast the next morning, it's over. And you're back to work doing what you're expected to do. And you have to handle that. Luckily.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Because the Spurs seem so much different tonight. I felt like over the last 3 games, not only did they look exhausted, but they also were kind of hanging their heads, right? It just seemed like it carried over. I was afraid this was going to carry over all into the All-Star break. Luckily, they came out firing during this game, but that was something that kind of worried me. Oh, yes, the beard. Telltale sign of evil ringleader. Yes. I'm sure he will be summoning Demon King Cthulhu soon.
The guys that we have that kind of character, and shoot-arounds. The rare practices that we have are all lively and lots of humor, lots of excitement, and then we go do our best.
Have you noticed in this process, Victor specifically at some point, getting kind of discouraged and having to be reminded of some of the things you're talking about?
Sure, absolutely. They're humans.
Bevan says wisdom is evil. Okay, all right, okay. I'm gonna assume that you were trolling earlier. I love you, Bevan. Okay, I didn't mean to yell at you.
I know in recent years, there was also time for team bonding, especially when Patty was around. There was the coffee gang.
Right.
This year, was there any player taking the leadership role in this road trip?
No, I don't think we're at a point where one person grabs the group and pulls them in a certain direction.
You're talking about maintaining positive.
Now, let's be real, Pop. I mean, I'm not going to say that Wemby came in and pulled them in a specific direction, but he definitely set the tone as far as passing the rock. Because you could tell that he made a concerted effort to make sure he was passing to his teammates. They kind of went on a small run of hero ball for like a minute or so, and then after that, they gave it back to him, and they played through him again, and we were distributing the ball ever since. I feel like he at least initiated that, right? Ball hog and Wemby? Yes. I swear Kobe's the wise... What? Wisner is based on... Kobe's the... Kobe... Huh? Kobe's the... I have no idea, Ruru. I don't know. That's a word I don't know.
Positivity through losses. Is there sort of a difference between losing games and or accepting losing habits? Are you on the lookout for that?
Sure. The films are all about what you did well and what you did poorly, just like any one of the 30 teams.
I'm driving a truck, so I have to pull over every time I reply. Stop! No, dude, don't reply anymore. It's okay. He said, I love you too, but you definitely failed to see my humor. Yeah, I did not see that. Look, Bevan, we are in an environment right now when it comes to Popovich that a lot of people talk trash about him ridiculously. I don't get that a lot on my channel, all right? It's usually like older people on Twitter. I don't know. Something weird about that group. But, yeah, I don't get that a lot over here. So I didn't know. I'm sorry. But for anybody watching that actually does believe that, believe it or not, there will be people that believe that, you're outrageous.
When you do the film session, it's
stop pulling over. Just go home.
What can we do better? What do we have to learn? What mistakes don't we want to repeat? And these are the things that you did well. These are the things we want to repeat, that we want to see more often. So each session, each shoot around, each game, to me, is an opportunity to get smarter.
Coach, why do you think that other countries are closing the gap with the team, the USA in the international competitions?
I don't understand the question. I'm sorry.
I have no idea what he said.
A more general question. You said one day that other countries are narrowing the gap with the team USA. Why do you think that is being like that? What are the reasons?
Okay, if I understand your question, it's pretty simple. Basketball is blown up for the last 15 years. Basketball has become unbelievably popular all over the world, and there are more people playing basketball, following the NBA. It's pretty evident that for the last 10 or 15 years, there's a
Dude, I went to Mexico a couple years ago, and there were so many like Memphis Grizzly flags. Very strange, but yeah, it's crazy how big the NBA actually is.
Multitude of foreign players in the league, and they go home and play with their countries. A lot of them have played together for 10 years, and so that closes the gap as far as USA basketball is concerned, and it's a great thing. It's a good thing. There are wonderful teams all around the world that have a chance to win. So it's just a natural progression over the years. More people participate, more coaches are involved. I mean, there are great coaches in Europe, in Canada, in Australia, all over the world, and it's all good.
It's all good, man. You guys should watch Better Call Saul, by the way. You can watch it before you watch Breaking Bad if you like, but it's pretty awesome. Okay, you should watch it. You would think, hey, why would you make like a prequel of a side character on, you know, the greatest show of all time? Trust me, Vince Gilligan did a phenomenal job with it. Watch Better Call Saul, please.
Is there any coach in Europe that you have learned from?
He's asking another question.
Sure, I've learned from a lot of coaches, and I'm not going to name names. If you start doing that, you leave somebody out. But I've been doing this long enough and have traveled overseas enough over the years to be involved with lots of coaches, you know, in their training camps, you know, on my training camps, on our bench, you know, that sort of thing. So, sure. That's why I said they're great coaches everywhere.
Darko was just talking about how much he benefited from being.
I didn't mean Darko.
I was waiting. You talked about how much you benefited from being around the organization for so long. What do you think when you got the job here? Obviously, the challenge now, you went from kind of an established team to more of a rebuilding team.
Right. You know, he's a serious dude. I mean, he's a detailed guy.
Gosh, I have no idea who we're talking about. Guys, who is he talking about? Kim Wexler is one of those women that you marry for life clan. Big crush on her character. Dude, she's, man, if you like Kim Wexler, like, it's a great character, but like, if you have a crush on Kim Wexler, I'm actually quite concerned. Okay, she's not good for you. Okay, she's not good for you.
Delves all the way down to the basics. He doesn't miss anything. He doesn't skip any steps. He knows what it takes.
All right, guys. I gotta at least know who he's talking about. I'm sorry. We gotta do normal speed.
Kind of established team to.
Darko.
I was waiting. You talked about how much you benefited from being around the organization for so long. What did you think when you got the job here? Obviously, the challenge now, you went from kind of an established team to more of a rebuilding.
I have no idea.
Right.
That's
You
still
know,
it just sounds like mumbling, dude.
To the basics. He doesn't miss anything. He doesn't skip any steps.
Are we talking about the Raptors coach? Darko Clan Raptors. Oh, Raptors. Okay.
What it takes.
Okay.
He's had relationships with a lot of coaches.
Raps head coach,
I'm
previous
sure he's
Spurs
learned
assistant.
from.
Okay.
And he's coached a lot of different players.
No, I wasn't talking about pop mumbling. The journalist was mumbling.
In several places. And he's very confident about what it takes to win and what it takes to make up a team and put a team together and create a culture. So that's who he is.
Good stuff. Dude was a savage when he went off on refs earlier this year. That was funny. I think that's it.
Okay.
Cool. Dang, Pop went on for a while on that one. I think it was because that one guy asked it. Let me see. How long did his go? Because he looked over there. He asked him that time. Then he asked him another question. Yeah, that one was like 3 minutes. Good stuff. Nothing really take from that one a lot. I mean, not a lot to take from that one, to be real. But, yeah. Lots of credibility when he said Scotty Barnes was going to be the face of the league. Oh, lost credibility when he said Scotty Barnes was going to be the face of the league. Yeah, that was pretty wild. That was pretty wild take. But hey, he believes in his players, I guess. I mean, Popovich said he's very confident, so